Hello everybody and Merry Christmas and welcome to this week's set for the aerobic session.
I'm sure that the water won't mind if we rest here for the night and leave before sunrise.
This will be going out on Christmas Day, so definitely a Merry Christmas to everyone. And for those with the paid membership, it's a few days earlier, so you've got a few days to get to swim in before the big day. So starting off with the developing squad. Normal dryland warm-up, make sure you're warmed up, your muscles are ready to go before you jump in the pool, and then I'd like 50 of easy, your choice of stroke, 50 easy freestyle, and then 100 choice, but just push the pace up to, or the effort up to 70%, so slightly more than easy. So that's 200 to start with, and then we're going to go into a drill progression, a bit of a reinforcement drill progression that we normally do. We're going to do these drills twice. So we're starting off with 50 of 636, then 50 of fist drill. So fist drill is freestyle, but instead of having your hands like that, you're closing your fists just to make sure you're using your forearms to get the propulsion. 50 of catch up. So catch up is when one hand gets there, you don't take the next stroke until that hand catches up with that one, and then you take a stroke. You catch up, then you take a stroke. And then 50 of fingertip drag, which I'll put a video demo in here. And all of those, so 636 works on your kick and your body position. Fist drill works on using your forearm as a paddle. And catch up makes you isolate your stroke, so you can work on each arm individually, and then fingertip drag works on the recovery. It's a bit of a refresher there for all the parts of freestyle. And then we're going to do 100 of our skull progression. So if you're not familiar with that, it is sculling, and then short dog, then long dog, and then 25 of full stroke. And that the video of how to do that is in there. And then 100 of 616. So we really want to work on our kicking and our body position. So 616 and 636 are very similar. So it's 6 kicks and 3 strokes, then 6 kicks, or 6 kicks, 1 stroke, and then 6 kicks. And it's a way of practicing our kicking and alternating as we go down the pool. So we make sure we're not swimming along, we're always on our side at a 45-degree angle, and then swapping over as we swim along. So we're going to run through all of those drills twice. And then we're going to get into our main set. So last week was before Christmas, so that's when we did our Christmas tree. And this week we're just going to do a main aerobic set, just to really kind of work the body. So we're going to do 100 of freestyle at 80%. It's just normal freestyle. Then we're going to do 200 of freestyle with paddles and fins. Oh, don't worry if you haven't got paddles and fins. Hopefully Santa brought you some this year. But if you haven't got them, then just do 200 of normal freestyle again, 80%. Then 200 of choice. And if you can swim any other stroke other than freestyle, I'd like you to do 200 of that other stroke. So do something other than freestyle, 200, 80% again. And then freestyle 200, 80% with paddles and fins again. And then finish off with 100 of freestyle, 80%, just to kind of round out the session and make sure you've got the feel for the water without the paddles and fins. And then easy choice just to get the heart rate down again, and then your cool down swim that we always do to make sure we're ready for the rest of the week. So a total of 1,900 for that session. So not a huge amount, but enough to get you going. And then that's a great effort. So hopefully if you've done that either before Christmas or just after Christmas, it's really kind of got you ready for the New Year celebrations to come. And we can move on into the new year and really hit the next week hard. Merry Christmas. If you want to get involved in our technical and speed sessions, they'll be coming up later in the week on our Patreon channel, which is patreon.com/Camswim Club. I would love to see you all there. The experience set for the aerobic sessions. So starting off with 150 easy freestyle and 150 of easy choice, and then 150 of freestyle, just upping that intensity slightly more than your easy pace, so up to 70% effort. And then we've got a set of drills to do, and we're going to do these drills twice. So starting off with 50 of 636, all of these drills we're going to do at 70% effort. So we're not pushing it, but we're not easy swimming either. So 50 of 636, 50 of fist drill. So fist drill is, instead of keeping your arms out, your hands open, you close your fists to remove that surface area. So making sure we're using our forearms as a paddle as we swim. And then catch up. So catch up, one arm goes, And the next arm catches up, that's when we go, but we're making sure we're not crossing over. So we want our arms in line with our shoulders. So catch up, there, next stroke, catch up, and then we take the next one. And it isolates your arms so you can concentrate on your rotation and each arm's mechanics. Then some fingertip drag to focus on the recovery. Then our 100 skull progression. So that is sculling, short dog, long dog, and then the full stroke. And the video of that is in here. And then we're going to do 100 of 6-1-6 just to really kind of hammer home body position, rotation. So as we're doing 6-1-6, it's 6 kicks, 1 stroke, 6 kicks. So it makes you swap sides, and we're making sure we're swimming along at a 45-degree angle for 6 kicks, and we take 1 stroke, we swap, 45-degree angle, swim along. And we do all of those drills twice. Then we're into our main Christmas set. So for last week we did the Christmas tree. This week we are just doing some freestyle aerobic swimming, but we're going to alternate between equipment and not equipment. So the first bit's 200 freestyle, 80% effort, no equipment. The second one is 250 freestyle with paddles and fins, 80%. And then I want to go to choice. So I want any other stroke other than freestyle, 250, no equipment. In fact, no, this one you can have equipment, it's your choice. So any equipment you want to use, 250 meters or yards, depending on the pool, 80% effort. And then back into freestyle with paddles and fins, 80%, 250, and then another freestyle with no equipment, 200 at 80%. Now, if you haven't got paddles and fins, you can just do these sets without using them, but I really would recommend you get some, and hopefully Santa has brought you some today. Unless you're in early access, they might be under the tree. Then finishing off with easy choice of stroke, 200, so that's 60-70% effort, real easy stuff. And then that's 2,600 in total. I want you to then do your choice of cool down in the pool. So swim, loosen up, whatever you do, ready to go for the rest of the week. If you're not swimming again this week, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we look forward to seeing you all again early in the new year, so we can really kind of hit those New Year's resolutions and get this and get it going quickly. Please follow us along for help with doing that. If you want to get involved in our technical and speed sessions, they'll be coming up later in the week on our Patreon channel, which is patreon.com/Camswim Club. I would love to see you all there. The advanced groups aerobic set for Christmas Day or slightly before if you are a Camswim Club member. So dryland warm up, make sure your muscles warm and you're stretched off, ready to go before you jump in. And then I like 100 easy choice and 100 easy freestyle, 60-70% just to get you going. Then we're going to run through a set of drills and we're going to do all of these drills 3 times. So starting off with 50 of 6-3-6, then a 50 of fist drill. So fist drill, instead of having your hand out, closed fist, both hands, and instead, so make sure you use your forearm as a paddle. So you're really kind of making sure you're making the most of all of your arm in that stroke. Catch up. So the thing we want to think about with catch up is, so the arm goes out and we wait till the next one catches up and we take another stroke. And it's to isolate the arms. But what we want to avoid with catch up is touching hands and crossing over. We want our hands in line with our shoulders, so we're not adding extra drag. And then fingertip drag, so we can work on our recovery. And then we're going to move into 100 of our skull progression that I like to do. So this is sculling, short dog, long dog, and then full stroke. And then we're going to do 100 of 6-1-6. So making sure we're swimming 45-degree angle along, take a stroke, swap over, take a stroke, swap over. And you can wear fins for that if you would like. In fact, for the 6-3-6 as well, you can wear fins. So all of those drills twice. And in fact, all of those drills, these are equipment choice. You can use fins and paddles if you'd like to. Then we're going to go into the main aerobic set for Christmas. We did the Christmas tree last week, so this one is a bit more of a standard aerobic set. And I wanted to get non-stop swimming in a bit more distance this time. So it starts off with 200 freestyle, all of these are 80%, 200 of freestyle with no equipment, then a 300 of freestyle with paddles and fins, and then a 200 of choice swimming, anything other than freestyle, and then a 300 of freestyle paddles and fins, and then finishing off with a 200 of freestyle with no equipment. Then we're going to do 200 easy choice, 200 easy freestyle, just to flush out the system at the end. Makes 3,000 total for that session. Then I'd like you to do your cool down in the pool, make sure you're stretched off, ready to go for either some more swimming later in the week or your New Year's celebrations, Christmas extended period, as everyone has this time of year. Merry Christmas to everyone, and I look forward to seeing you all in the new year to get these sessions done some more, so we can start to prepare for all the adventure swimming we're going to take you on in the new year. So we've got some exciting trips coming up. We've already got our Norfolk adventure swim in the salt marshes. We have a very special guest coach coming along for that, and we'll be announcing that as soon as we can, but rest assured you don't want to miss swimming with this person. And we also have a guest coach joining us at some point in the summer in Scotland, and you don't want to miss swimming with this person. So exciting times ahead. We are going to add some other events. We'll have clinics and all the things we normally have in the summer, but those are the two highlights so far that we have planned. Merry Christmas everyone, and we'll see you all in the new year. If you want to get involved in our technical and speed sessions, they'll be coming up later in the week on our Patreon channel, which is patreon.com/Camswim Club. I would love to see you all there.
I'm sure that the water won't mind if we rest here for the night and leave before sunrise.